Hello, everybody. Zoom, zoom. Hello. Yearly servicing known as stripping off. Yeah. Luckily for me, I have no car. How great is that? That also means that I have to go to contrast, taking a fucking train, which is terrible. Okay, let me check the settings. Does it really sound weird? It really shouldn't. Now I see it. Hold on. What about now? It's not. It wasn't camera mic. It was some kind of bug, but I don't really know what it is, but sometimes it happens. Fine, fantastic even. So listen, these guys are pretty much finished. The only thing I have to do is paint the base. And it's been already... I have already applied the texture paste on top. So I just need to paint it real quick, and we are done with these guys. So, unacceptable. What do you mean acceptable? You mean freaking glorious, right? Yeah, I need a paper towel. Well, it sounds well enough. I really hope you start streaming at some point, because then I can criticize you all day long. Wouldn't that be great? Have fun. Speak to you later. Man, that joke is really getting old. In it. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Your automotive doesn't like me. Fine. Okay, give me a second. I'm reading the chat of the stream output. So I would never stream. I couldn't. I wouldn't. I would tell everyone to fuck off. That sounds hilarious. You should do that then. It might be fun. Everyone is like, "Hi Sin, how are you?" Hey, fuck off. That is actually hilarious. I would watch that. You know, one thing when I started, there was like a real upside when I started streaming, but also like making YouTube content and all that, the content creation thing. I started painting more. So it kept me going, and I also improved. So maybe it's a good idea to start creating some content just because you'll paint more. And some people genuinely treat it like that, like their personal blog. It's bad enough when I have to do presentations at work. Yeah, but like just like presentations at work, you'll get used to it. You know what? I actually hated presentations at school. It was so obnoxious. Well, there are channels on Twitch where creators would say, if you are not donating me money, then get out of stream. Pfft, really? That's crazy. That's kind of wild because you want them to stay either way. Like they actually bring you more money by watching ads. So like there is no downside to having more viewers, I think. Unless they spam at your chat some wild shit. Apparently I'm told I'm very good. But from my end, I always feel like I'm drowning and I don't even know what to say. Have you considered like recording yourself and then evaluating your presentation yourself? What's up, Big Zed? I'm doing alright. Finishing these guys. So they are ready for the upcoming video. Actually, the very next video is gonna be about painting Perion, which is the miniature that's from Neko Galaxy, and she is in this Pokemon vignette. But the video after that, which hopefully releases sometimes next week, either that or after Bamble Cup, because my editor is gonna go with me. Yeah, so it's either coming out next week or the one after that. The army painting continuation. Anyway, it's painting and it's about you. So let's criticize you. Glorious. Will you do a live stream from Bamble Cup? I was just thinking about it today, and I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't even know whether I mentioned that, but I'm gonna be judging standard at Bamble Cup. So yeah, like really not sure. It only focuses on feet. I might do that. Like point my camera just at my feet and that's it. Sure. Oh. Okay, let me clear the background and now it'll be better. I spent half of my lunch break trying to do non-metallic metal. What can I say? Even though my favorite color is yellow, I'm terrified of using too much of it and I end up with no yellow at all. That's actually, in my opinion, a better result than the other way around. Because if you have too much yellow in your gold, then it kind of doesn't look as credible. Or maybe it really depends on what kind of style of non-metallic metal are you going for. If you look up like old Iron Man comics, then you'll see that the non-metallic metal is very illustrative. It's like a big fucking thick yellow line right next to a black line, and then maybe there is like a white line, and that's it. Bam, non-metallic metal. But if you actually look at this mini, then this is supposed to represent like gold non-metallic metal. These symbols, the runes, and the casing around the gemstone. And yeah, it doesn't have actually that much pure yellow in it. The most saturated paints that I have used are these two bad boys. So Japanese brown and Sahara yellow. It's more about using ochre rather than yellow, I would say. I use Sahara yellow. Oh, okay. Yeah, still, you just can't use too much of it. Just a little tiny bit. By the way, do you by any chance have GW XV88 pot? I think I do. Do you want me to pull it out? Or even pastel yellow? Hey Muzz. Yeah, pastel yellow as well. Or, no, not really. Pale yellow. Which might be quite similar. Yeah. Summer King, ahoj pane. 3krát slava tvému barvení. Děkuju, děkuju. Now, when you have some free time, can you have a look and tell me what would be the closest color in 8K? Yeah, sure. Do you use that one for like your initial layer or something like that? I think the close. Actually, I'll have a look and then I'll tell you. But I think that British khaki might be very close. So I was watching a few tutorials and both use that. Even Richard Gray uses it. Uh, that paint from GW, that XV, what was it, 88? Yeah, 88. Or do you mean British khaki? Interesting. Yeah, keep in mind that also GW paints are a bit more satin, and that might be in this case desirable because those colors are more deep. Especially when you're working within like darker shades and darker colors. Once you get to the reflections, then obviously you don't want any glossiness. You want them matte. But like I wouldn't be against using it, so it's fine. Clutching straws. Yeah, listen. This might be a crazy opinion, but it is my opinion, legitimately. But I would rather paint with GW paints than like only Chimera or only Pro Acryl because those paints are way too fucking matte. And when you glaze them, they get chalky as fuck, boy. Jason, hello. Hey, Orange. Green brown. Green brown. Okay, I think that I have both. Hey, Starflyer. 3 people just randomly popped up out of nowhere. Have you guys coordinated or what? We sent out the zoomy signal. Okay. I just had this sudden realization Zoomy is streaming. That shouldn't be a realization, that should be a habit at this point. That's the thing you're talking about, matte paints. Yeah. I've just finished with bowling. Okay. Is that part of your workout schedule? Too many years of GW changing paints on me and me painting slow as molasses. Okay, I just can't go back to their paints. LOL. Yeah, true. They are painting their color formula quite often. Hate it. I think I would choose Procurl over GW, but I understand the sentiment. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I just don't like them very much. But again, always when I say this, I just own the base set. Haven't tried anything else from them, just the base set. And I kind of hate the fact that I don't like them because I know that they are streaming from time to time as well. And once they raided me, and they were like super nice guys. Someone said they improved Corax White by adding more gray. It's like, oh, I love color X, but mine dried out. Go to get a replacement and find out it's two paint lineups ago. Yeah, for me, the chokiness even happened with the green of all colors. And I don't think that's supposed to happen with green. I would understand when it comes to skin tones and whites and grays, but the green. But if they're adding a lot of gray into their paints, then of course it makes sense. Well, if you try multiple paint brands and it only happens with certain paint brands, then you know it's the paint brand. We'll give it a try. I'm still learning to dilute the paints. That certainly doesn't look like that because your minis, so far from what I have seen, which is two minis to be fair, look awesome. My Rizark is not horrible, that's all I can say. It looks pretty damn good. How many units do you have to paint for your army? Hmm. What did you paint on your base prior to painting? It was a texture paste. God damn it. Do you see what happened here? I'm magnetizing my bases and now this happened. It's because there is another magnet from the other side. Well, fuck me. A texture paste, yeah. What's wrong with that? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Is this some kind of semen joke? Well, if if your children make a semen joke, then you kind of fucked up. I don't know if I have mentioned this, but in my army painting video where I painted the swooping hawks, someone in the comment section mentioned like, "Dude, do you know that children watch your videos?" And I don't really know how to feel about that. It kind of reminds me of the time when I was at Warhammer Fest at Manchester, in Manchester, and some kid like 10 years old, 12 years old approached me when I had my hoodie. Well, did I actually? Yeah, I might have had my edging hoodie on, and he told me like, "Yo, Zumi, I am your biggest fan," something something, and I'm just standing there with my edging hoodie on. A bit strange, but it is what it is. You're not posting on YouTube Kids, so you're fine, I guess. Yeah, like yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the responsibility of the parents, right? Not mine. And also, to be fair, it's not that bad. If your kids have free internet access, then chances are they're gonna encounter some wild shit. See 10,000 murders by the age of 10. One breast, though. One breast. That will ruin the world. True. How dare you breastfeed in public? Christ. Don't you have any decency? That is how I am. I have kids aged 21 to 9 years old. I have conversations with them and discussions. Also, I show images of Zumi's work, not the videos, to the 9-year-old, now 10. Now he's prepared. Once they hit 10 years old, then they're fine. I want to paint minis too. My stuff is packed and ready to go. What did you pick these colors for? Why did you pick these colors for the army? It's not that I picked this particular color scheme for the entire army. It's that this is the original box art color scheme. See? Celia, hello. So you might have noticed that the swooping hawks I painted in the other army painting video are in a different color scheme. So that's actually the great thing about painting Eldar. It's that they have these guys called aspect warriors, and all of their aspect warriors are under different shrines, and each shrine kinda have different dedicated color schemes. So that means that I get to paint various color schemes within one army, and it still makes sense. So yeah, that's one of the hacks that I've used. Also, when are you moving? That breaks up monotony. Very nice. Yep. That was the plan. I was like also deciding between painting Drukhari. I already have an army, but you know I could still expand it or change the color scheme or whatnot. And I actually considered a total of 3 armies: Black Templars, Drukhari, and Vanilla Eldari, which are these guys. And yeah, these had new models, new releases, which was very convenient. GW sent me some of them, also very convenient. And of course, the various color schemes is a nice bonus. So yeah, it worked out great. I looking mentioned my partner that I wanted to go to Warsaw, but it'll depend on how busy life is at the moment. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I already bought the tickets and everything, booked the hotel, so I'm locked in. Is there anyone else going to Contrast Festival? I know that Super Tank is going. Yeah, MTech, of course. There he is. Haven't booked anything yet. You definitely should. Like, do it right fucking now because, well, you might actually book the same hotel where we are staying, which would be pretty damn cool. Um, But also all the spots, if you want to book through booking.com, all the spots nearby are gone. What is this festival? It's like a painting contest and you know, a painting convention. What? It's 3 months ahead. A little less than that, like 2.5, but sure. But yeah, again, like every spot that's like nearby within a walking distance, well, anything can be within a walking distance if you try hard enough, right? But anything that's within a reasonable walking distance is already gone. The one I was looking at was, I think, 10 to 15 minutes with taxi. That's not great. In that case, there are better options. Sounds quite interesting, but I don't know. I'm probably top broke at the moment. No. Yeah, this year I'm gonna go wild when it comes to conventions. I wanna go, of course. I'm going next week to Bamble. I'm going to Contrast. Well, maybe not that wild. I wanted to go to World Model Expo, but that's not happening because the rules are weird, to say the least. And many people actually canceled last minute, or not last minute, but once the rule pack was released. Because basically, for us, fantasy and sci-fi miniature painters, there are like two categories, and those are just very strange, to say the least. Because in one category you have like bust, 75 scale, 75 miniatures, and Warhammer scale miniatures in one category. That's not great. So yeah, that's not happening. But then there's gonna be, well, Germany, of course. That's not really a painting event as much as Golden Demon plus Spiel. Then SMC, and also Monte, maybe? We'll see. So actually pretty much the same as last year. Yeah. Freak Wars. Yeah. Unfortunately, the thing about Freak Wars, as far as I understand it, everything there is in Spanish, which makes sense, but if you don't speak Spanish, which I don't, then it's a bit inconvenient. Der Comicladen, hello. We will probably meet at on Spiel. Okay, okay, alright. The language challenge. I can be all of y'all's guide. So funny story. While I'm at Contrast, my local gaming store is doing a painting comp with Juan Hidalgo as the judge. So I might yeet some models into that while also at Contrast. I didn't even know that Juan is located in Dublin or wherever. Maybe not in Dublin, but in Ireland. He's trying to avoid you. That's for sure. HPL, the one I should aim for due to flight cost, I just picked that one. Is Spiel the one I should aim for due to flight cost? I just picked that one. I don't know. Like Spiel again, it's not as much about painting as it is about gaming, and not just about board games or miniature based games. It's also about card games and everything like that. So it's very different in that respect. Okay, so how was Freak Wars then? Tell me all about it, Mr. MTech. I don't think he does. I don't think he does at all. But who knows? Maybe. Yeah, I figured I would just meet you wherever KDM would have their booth. LOL. Well, that would be Gen Con. So I don't think they are going to Spiel. They have never been here. But Gen Con is their shtick. So yeah. We know speaking Espanol. Survival Korean. I wish they did it a bit more international though. That's a shame. Yeah, true. Very much true. It does kind of feel gated by the Spanish language. But oh well. You know, like for example, Monte San Savino, it doesn't like feel gated by the language at all. So it would be nice to make it kind of similar like that. Anyone's going to MPO? I have a free ticket. Um, nah, not really. This is all good to know. Would you mind ranking your top 3 to 5 conventions based on your preference? I can't give you a good ranking because I haven't been to that many conventions, you know? So it would feel kinda wrong. Zumicon. Yeah, Zumicon probably the best con ever. Even though it's always like up to 6 people at most. But still, the best con. But since World Model Expo is not happening, we might have Zumicon this year. At like most 10 people again. A con, you say, yeah. I'm gonna scam you guys. Um, so yeah. If you guys are interested, then just DM me and we might do something. Because I legit thought that I'll have no time this year. I'll save to go. Awesome. I live in a beautiful city of Prague. We have cheap beer. Well, it got way more expensive in the last 2 years, but it's still pretty damn cheap. And yeah, it's a beautiful city. Seriously, Prague has been the first European city I wanted to visit after my aunt visited 15 years ago. The architecture and color scheme blew me away. Yeah, I'm not sure about the colors, but the architecture still stays. Orange. Come on, man. Get off my ass. Orange, you are always looking for an opportunity to jab at me. Always. What is this obsession? Zumicon can have a Zumi lead us around like Willy Wonka. Prague is awesome. We were there with school literally 30 years ago. It was awesome. Very cheap beer from cans, weed everywhere, and so pretty girls. Lots of hookers do. Okay, that's strange. How could you notice hookers in just like regular day? They usually don't go out until like 11 p.m. 30 years ago. Okay, it was 94. Okay, well, yeah, I wasn't even alive back then. Zumi makes sure they don't go out earlier. True. I keep them locked in my basement along with my editor. Wassercat. Hello. No wonder the videos take so long. The editor's busy banging honkers. Yeah, true. True, true. Yeah, like I'm not sure whether this is within Twitch's community guidelines or whatever they have. I know that at some point Twitch can make your channel like 18 plus or something. Made mine 18 plus because of all the cursing. I would be fine with that. It's just that then can the people who are not logged in watch or not? We're just not allowed to badmouth America or Amazon, and we're fine. Oh well. Well, we have already done that. Then we are fucked. Okay, let's see if there's any patchy spots. This is fine. Did we directly badmouth Amazon? Nah, I don't think so. I was saying something along the lines like, if you have Amazon Prime, then subscribe to my channel for free. Let's siphon some of those Jeff Bezos bucks, or something along those lines. Dim the Creative, how are you? Are you getting ready for Adepticon? Trump just bought a Tesla to show support for Musk. If this is not oligarchy, then I don't know what is. Is that actually true? It's so random that Elon Musk is in the government now. I'm so glad I didn't buy a Tesla. Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Also, quite frankly, I don't really care. I really do avoid talking politics because I don't want to cause Zumi trouble, but I'm very liberal and unhappy. I mean, like, it's fine talking a bit about politics. I want to cause Zumi trouble. I don't want peace. I want problems. Christ. Julian, hello. How are you guys? My dudes, go ahead and follow Julian. He's an amazing artist. We have already checked out his stuff last time, if you remember. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Julian. Ooh. Did it work? Did it work? Or did it not work? Oh man. Give me a second here. I want to give you a shout out, but it's so unwieldy when I am working with my laptop. Shout out Julian Mindel. Let's try that. Oh, so good. Okay, how was your stream? I was very tired in the end, and it showed. So what are you painting? You wanna share it? You need mods? Yeah, I do. I certainly do. I am just not sure who can I make my mod. Probably Jason, to be honest. I also considered MTech, but he wants trouble. He wants nothing but peace. He actually doesn't want peace, yeah. Waves. Dude, after what you just said, I should consider you? You sure about that? Do you think I'm out of my mind? Okay, I missed some messages. Oh, no, never mind. I do want violence and problems. Understandable. Let's be honest, the only half decent person here that should be a mod is me. Yeah, but you're not coming to every single stream. Why does everyone want to be my mod now? How crazy is that? You almost forgot about my stream today. You know what? I will create a specific channel. Dude, I'm moving countries. Excuses. Nothing but excuses. At least Super Tank is honest here. He wants trouble. And he's not shy about that. Yeah, I should create a channel in our Discord, and I'll be accepting some mod applications. So is there genuinely anyone who would like to mod for me? So Super Tank or MTech, Jason, anyone else? I'll do it. Yeah, yeah. I would need guidelines for modding since some wild stuff is allowed in here, but yeah, I would be happy to help. If you have any suggestions like what shouldn't be allowed, then please go ahead and you can suggest it. But to make sure you have like 10 mods, so you'll have 2 people on stream at any time. True. All of you guys should be mod. Everything goes seems like a good rule. Yeah, like to me it's fine as long as we are having fun and it's not harmful to the channel. Then like I don't really give a shit. But the caveat, as long as it's not hurtful to the channel, is a big one. It's a very sneaky one also because when you keep on like spamming dick jokes in the chat, it might become harmful at some point because like um, some people won't engage with that, right? Who's to say I'm not a bot? Tim will never get. Brother, you just disqualified yourself. You are not you are not a very efficient bot. Again, all about that violence. Jesus. So far, the best candidates are Starflare and Jason. With that attitude. If someone is not okay with dick jokes, he should be banned. Man. It was just an example. That's kind of surprising. You don't have the energy to paint, but you have the energy to assemble, which is worse by all metrics. I have to finish a non-metallic metal helmet, and it looks good so far, but now I'm afraid to ruin it. Been there, done that. Even if you do ruin it, you can come back from that. Assembly is hard part of painting. True, true. Can we please not talk about non-metallic metal? It's a touchy subject for me. Nah, we do want that violence. So now we gotta talk about it even more. Non-metallic metal is fun. True, true. It's so fun, in fact, that you should throw out all your metallic paint. Casual Painter, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream, my dude? Shout out. You guys, please go ahead and follow Casual Painter. Casual Painter. There we go. Oh, okay. This dude, Zumikido, has some awesome YouTube videos about non-metallic metal. I actually tried this one with the Golden Mini and it worked quite fine for me. Awesome. Yeah, the thing about that particular non-metallic metal video, like if it is non-metallic metal explained in 5 minutes, there is one big problem with that. And it's that it doesn't teach you how to paint non-metallic metal on flat surfaces. If you have like a blade, it's always like, okay, where do I start? Where do I place the reflections? So as long as the object has some volume, then I would say it's usable. Anyway, now I gotta look for the paint pot. So give me a minute. XV88. Santa, look at this. Is this similar enough? I would say so. This is your XV88. And this one is British Cocky. Yep. There it is. So I think that these are fairly similar. But then again, this one is old. This might be what you have, actually. Because this is the new paint pot, and this is the old one. On the way to be sure. Okay, fair enough. Oh! Whoops. A little accident. Sam, how are you? Your paralyzed sense is in order. Holy shit. Give me a second here. Until then, you can watch the paint dry. This is XV88, and this one is British Cocky. So, fairly similar. Or your camera is bro. Oh yeah. I'll fix it in a second. If you don't know what I'm doing here, I'm edging. One is more saturated, 100%. This one is more saturated, and this is from AK. And XV88 is from, obviously, Citadel. You're so back. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, bases. Okay. All right. Thank you, Radgrass. See that shit? I don't think I ever used this brush, and this just happened. Oh well. I've done that to shitty brushes, but not Radgrass. Yeah, I haven't even used this one, so, you know, probably shouldn't happen, but... Oh well. How old is it? I would say like 3 years. Also, easy fix, some glue, and bam. That's true. And yet still, probably shouldn't happen. Yep, dry brushing. Listen, I'm painting bases here. What did you expect? Nice, Eldar. Thank you. I still wish you would go on Black Templar, but there's always the future. Maybe we can dedicate like one video for them because they are pretty dope. But certainly not the entire series. Black Templars already do have many cool models. The Sword Brothers are amazing. Yeah, this is exactly the reason why I haven't chosen Black Templars, because it's all just black. Like, what do you want me to do? Dedicate an entire series to painting black? Leave it mostly black so it reads as black. Yeah, just prime it. There you go. Hendarian, how are you? No reason to do a Xeno series like an Heretic. Christ. 40k wouldn't be 40k without Xenos. I never thought I would see you paint like that. Yeah, well, it's army painting. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like at some point, some sweaty, greasy wargamer will touch my precious models with his Cheetos fingers, and they'll be fucked. So might as well do it myself. It would be 30k, true. I actually wanted to make that joke, but I think there is some Xenos in 30k. Where is Zebra Izumi? On my computer? Oh, I have a question. How would you go about painting Eldar clowns? I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't, my dude. Too many freehands. So did anyone else had the chance to test the ionic paint? If so, I want to hear your opinion. Because to me, they are smelly and they smell like PVA glue. Smelly, what? Yeah, they smell like PVA glue. Literally. PVA glue hater, Zumi. That's me. I can't say I noticed such a smell. Well, I have. I noticed that. I will try them again at some point, but I was really underwhelmed. Those are my feelings as well. I expected something else. They seem to me a bit tacky, if you know what I mean. Like exactly like PVA glue. Literally, you are painting with PVA glue. By the way, I have noticed that because I am painting with them right now. Paints have resins. Case closed. Hmm. All right. I think they are quite good, but they need to be thinned. That's for sure. Like like all paints, I think. Well, like I don't think there is a paint that which I don't thin. Once you break the gel-like consistency, they're quite nice. At least the ones I tried. Yeah, I have the base set plus the expansion set. So I think that you have both as well, right? And yeah, they behave exactly like that. Too tacky. I wouldn't even describe the medium as gel. It's like it's even thicker than a scale 75. That's like pure gel medium. But still, I only tried using them like properly just once on a skin no less and didn't really enjoy it. So once I do some actual proper testing, I'll have a verdict. So yeah. Wait, what about Xenos? I missed it. Someone said that I shouldn't paint Xenos. Why? They are the best. Yeah, I agree. Heretic behavior. Jesus. So once you actually get to play the game, a game of 40k or kill team or whatever, do you want to kill your own brothers in combat, or would you rather kill some Xenos? Because that's what would happen if you only painted Imperial armies. I just felt like the paint would work better on a larger scale model than for detail work. I don't know. If you have seen my finished Perion, the one with Pokemon, then I started painting the skin with Ionic Paint. And I had to stop and pick up my AK paints because I just didn't enjoy it. But again, I have to do more testing. Also, one thing that bothers me, like this is my actual complaint, but I'm not sure whether this is a legit complaint or not. On the box, was this figure painted with Ionic paint or not? I don't think so, right? This was painted way before these were created. You think so? I don't know about that. I legit think that this was painted way before these were created. But again, I might be wrong. And that Eva was painted way before Ionic paints were released. See? See? Again? Okay. Give me a second. And we're back. It's strange that not many people are aware of them and they've been around for a couple of years. Really? I don't think so. But listen, I don't really know. So, what can I say? Oh, okay, this is already painted. Zumi, you said Arnau was using them. Was he doing a promo painting maybe? Well, it was his own workshop, so I don't think so. Who knows? But like, if Arnau says that he likes certain brand, then I just believe him. So I fully expected to like these colors when I bought them. But yeah, kind of disappointed. But again, I have to try them some more, so no conclusion yet. I have the same problem with him. Do you buy anything that he buys? His guides? He doesn't really have any guides. He just released his book with AK Interactive. I'm not aware of like any guides he releases. AK is not in their weirdness about sponsorships. True. Anyway, I don't think that I'll ever release my own paint range because I'm pretty happy with what's available already. But I can't find a proof that was painted before the release of the paint. There's a tutorial video of it in on their website, but it does not appear. It doesn't have a date or else. Okay. I'm fairly certain it was painted before the release, but those paints might have been like created already. It's just they weren't public, which is fine. But still, I don't think so. What about Zumikito X Red Grass? What palette? Sure. Paint paint meets plastic. Hello. Can I do wet blending for general shading? Body parts that are lower should be a bit darker in general, right? Yeah, yeah. You can do that, and sure. They lose their form fast, I feel like. What do you mean? The brushes? Oh, the brushes, yeah. Yeah, you just can't be too rough with your sables, my dude. One of the best things about Zmido's content is he isn't shilling stuff. I am shilling stuff as well. To a certain degree, I am. But like this year specifically, you aren't putting your face on lunchboxes or making Sponge Bro. Sponge Bro. Yeah, the thing is, this year I decided that I really wanna restrict how many sponsorships I take. There has been some incidents, like some miniature painting YouTubers took some sponsorships that turned out to be like straight up scams. I don't know if you remember, but I do. And not only that, well, mostly because of that, it like decreases your credibility, you know. People are not happy. All around, not a great deal. Really, yes, really. I not sure about Squidmar. Listen, I won't give you I won't give you names. But yeah, that actually happened. Not asking who, but what scams. Well, if I tell you the brand, then you will also kinda guess who it was. Or actually, I should give you the name of the brand, and it's up to you whether you remember or not. It was so there was this like certificate where you could essentially become a lord in Scotland. Squidmar Open was sponsored by Scam. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, you could buy this certificate that you are an owner of a very small piece of land in Scotland, and you could essentially call yourself a sir. So something like that, and it was also kind of framed as if it was like this environmentally friendly initiative. Turns out there are no places like that in Scotland. They have nothing like that. And yeah, they are essentially selling nothing. They are selling air. So yeah. What was it called? Let's watch that video then. Yeah, it's this one. Established titles. Yeah. I was also offered to take this sponsorship, and it wasn't bad, like in terms of money, but you know, to me it felt like I was selling nothing. I was promoting an empty product. Of course, I was told many times that I should promote Temu, and yeah, didn't accept that one either, and many more. I mean, I'm not accepting any sponsorships now, aside from Kingdom Death, because obviously I love Kingdom Death. But I have already painted KDM before, like before having any association with them. Timu is a pure scam. All right. I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, at least you get a product. See you, Starflyer. Have a good one. Zumikido, I think there is a place for you in Raid Shadow Legends. Nice. Yeah, but like, that's not a scam. That's just that's just a that's just a gambling service with extra steps. Not scam though. How many minis did you paint approximately? Couldn't tell you. I don't know. Too many. Either we'll see Zumi in court or he took a Nintendo contract. Why? Why though? Because of the Pokemon vignette? The problem would be selling it, but not creating it. Nice perf at Squidward Contest, man. Thank you. What do you mean by perf? You know, speaking of Squidmar, that miniature museum that he did a video about is opening not far from me. You should go and visit. I saw 2 of your minis. Maybe it was more. In the video itself, there were 2 of my minis indeed. But actually, I won in all categories, at least something. I don't know if you remember, but I painted this not controversial at all Nurgly diorama. Like there were like 3 Age of Sigmar Nurgly dudes. And that one won bronze in Masters. I really thought it deserves more, but it's alright. It's alright. I just wonder whether they were like influenced by the judging from the previous contest. You know? Maybe you were expecting better in this case. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's fine. Also, you don't even get any physical medals, so like, you know, you can't really flex on them newbies. So it doesn't really matter. I think you're improving a lot the last year. Yeah, it's also because well, first of all, thank you very much. But also, the last year, I kind of transitioned where I want to focus on painting more and like more high quality miniatures and like produce less content about like tips and tricks. So I also hired an editor, and now I actually do have the time to invest more time into my minis, and I think it really shows. Isn't it weird to attend with the same mini twice? I saw one of the winners already on Reddit months before. I think it's fine. Like, if you spend 800 hours on a single mini, like Albert Moreto font, then what are your options? Just attend one competition and you're done? Hell no. You gotta squeeze the maximum out of that shit. Of course. I'm still creating tutorials, don't get me wrong. It's just that, like, previously what I did is just take a Space Marine helmet, paint the Space Marine helmet, bam, you're done with the tutorial. I don't really want to do that as much. I want to paint the entire miniature and then produce content around that. That's what I want. I don't think their competition was at the same level as Golden Demon. Well, of course not. Like, it was online, so it's way different. It's just different. Is this the miniature of the month, Fire Dragon? Or a regular one? Yeah, it's a regular Fire Dragon, not the miniature of the month. But if you do have the chance to get the miniature of the month, then man, go ahead and get it. I mean, they can't demand for never before seen miniatures. That's why we've all seen the entries before. True. True, true. Miniature of the mom. Well. The miniatures are orange. My guy, what is wrong with you? Are you disrespecting orange? You're disrespecting yourself. Go against the family. I don't know what that was, but. It's red with extra stabs. You're literally describing orange. I'm not paranoid about green and blue. Like, I need to see a therapist. I mean, I'm now paranoid. I don't even know why that became such a meme. Clearly, the incubi are fucking green. You know what? I've changed my mind. I should release a paint range. And there should be this mint color called fucking green. And then another shade that's like emerald. And it should be called definitely not fucking blue. Are you preparing for the Golden Demon coming? Which one? I am not really preparing for any Golden Demon, to be honest. I will paint something for it, but definitely won't put as much effort as last year, because that was insane. And also, apparently, like your technical proficiency and your technical ability when painting miniatures doesn't really matter. So who cares? Incubi Darkness is an actual color from Citadel. Ballsack Blue. Okay. Because of that debate, I have the most different colored green dark angels around. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Just don't listen to Orange. All he can do is paint orange. It's in his name, literally. All that matters is that you guess what a judge likes or doesn't like. All that matters is that you guess what a judge likes or doesn't like. Yeah, also, like, if the judging is indeed conducted the way I think, which is that, like, you have three judges, each one of them splits the entire category in three thirds, and each one judges their own third in their own way, and then they come together to select commanded and the winners. If that's how it works, then holy shit, that's dumb as fuck. Um, oh well. Because like at this point, I can totally see a world where like my entry was seen by a certain judge, maybe not Roman or the third judge, but that one particular judge who wasn't really as proficient, and he told himself, I don't really like this. This is not heavy metal style. I don't give a fuck. And it doesn't go further. And then the other two judges don't get to see it. And if they seen it, then they would be like, holy shit, this has to go further. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what happened there. Alright, I'll get myself something to drink. So it's at time. Okay, give me a second here. Be right back. You made a video and said something like a glaze dryer brush and draw on the mini. That was great. I applied it. Awesome. That's called glaze drawing, my dude. Really useful thing. Damn it. I have to ask, what happened to Yuzumi? Your music today is very nice. Why are you killing me? Orange, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with chat today? Jesus. Oh, man. Crazy. Yeah, heart attack. Yeah. That's what happened. Because of you. It's all your fault. You have blood on your hands. You know what is wrong? There are no mods. Yeah, true. I don't know. I have just some random jazz mix on and I like it. It's low key. I'm not even listening, so who cares? Also, regarding glaze drawing, Orange, Jesus. Just shut up for a second. No, you. I know it might sound crazy, but some people legitimately enjoy glazing. Also, you don't have to only glaze or only glaze draw or only do this or only that. You can combine techniques. Crazy idea. You can combine multiple techniques. You don't appreciate elevator music? Shame. Hmm. A bit too much. Oh well. The final touch is gonna be some dry pigment. I think the final touch is gonna be rimming. Yeah, true. Based. So MTech, is there anything specific that you work on for contrast? I need to pull some strings and get people to follow me on Twitch so I could. That wouldn't work. I would have to stream to become whatever next level Twitch account it is that allows adding custom emotes. Huh. What kind of custom emotes are you looking for? Some rimming, some edging? So I have my demon bus done. Pirate lady will be number 2. Oh, actually, I have the same pirate lady, and I want to paint her as well. But that'll be way later this year. I'm in an NDA with someone for a private sculpt. Okay, playa. So that'll be 3. I feel it would be kind of shitty to yeet the hoplites in again, but don't know if I can get anything else done in time. Yeah, just take them if you have the space. Also, like, they weren't at contrast last year, so like, it's fine. Like, if the show is an open system, then it kind of makes sense to go with every piece to every show once. Unless you have, like, a very good reason to not do that. My Gundam is going to SMC and SMC only. I can't deal with the stress of transporting it. Then I understand. Is it really that big? That's also what she said. Or, like, what is the problem with transporting it? It has to go in a suitcase. The wing expanded, go up to 60 centimeters. Jesus. Okay. Okay, say no more. Um, that makes sense. Haizumi, good luck with your elders. Thank you. Yeah, these guys are pretty much done. How did you play the Fire Drakes? I use them 6 as unit and supported with 6 Scorpions. Listen, I don't really play Warhammer, so I don't use them. But once I do, I'll let you know. Yeah, there are so many people who just paint to paint their armies and then play. And I don't really care about the artistic side of the hobby like at all. And it's so funny when I get some comments from those people. They seem so sometimes they seem so ignorant that people might enjoy painting minis just for fun. Like when, for example, I present a KDM miniature or something that's in painter scale, not necessarily Warhammer scale. Sometimes I get these comments that are asking me like, okay, but like, why would you paint it? You can't play with it. This is absolutely okay. I played first and later wanted to paint them. Yeah, I mean, listen, everyone can enjoy their hobby however they want. That's completely fine. I don't really care, you know. You do what you like. It's a hobby after all. I got into painting to relax and enjoy it. I really don't have the desire to play a game that takes 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I remember those times like when I was actually playing 40k and it took because like the way I engaged with the hobby is that I had the painted army, and then once a month I went to this wargaming event or a tournament or what you call it, and then I played like 3 games in a row, and after the entire day gaming, my head could explode. It was terrible because of course you forget to drink. You are in this sweaty and stinky space, and yeah, not great. So it wasn't for me. Definitely not long term. First, I fell in love with the models to paint. Then I accidentally fell into the lore trap when my mate started playing Space Marine 2, and we got into an argument. Interesting. Tell me more. What was the argument? I once heard something from a YouTuber that I agree with. GW is a company selling models. Golden Demon tournaments, etc. Everything is to sell models, no more, no less. Yeah, they also are a company that sells paints, right? But yeah, I think that they generate most of the revenue from wargamers anyway, because you just need so many models. They're worth more to the British economy than the fishing industry. Crazy. Is that true? Can you provide some evidence? I have heard this meme so many times from you already. At this point I should ask for some kind of proof. Like I do believe you. I just need some receipts. You need so many models and those models change all the time. As, well, the thing that's bad is that the rules for the models changes so much, right? I knew a bit about Warhammer, but my mate started arguing about canon and how Tidus is a canonic character. So to argue back, I had to learn a lot and quickly. And Tidus is not a canon character? I don't even know. Is he not? I I always thought he is. It's a debate. GW says there is no real canon in Warhammer. Then they say there is, but until the game was created, Tyros did not exist as a named character, I believe. Yeah, but like they add shit to the universe all the time. Like, for example, they invent units so they can sell more models. So yeah. Okay. So much lore. And for what? I mean, like, Warhammer is cool and all, but at the end of the day, it's the models that really make the universe for me. When I got into Warhammer, it wasn't because of the lore or the gameplay or the awesome rules. It was the models. But of course, for you, it might be different. Did you see my finished KDM Survivors in Showcase? I think I have. Maybe. I'll have to have another look. Fishing is worth 1.1 billion. GW is worth roughly 3. Huh. Yeah, that is hilarious. Also, do you think that they started producing more movies and series just so they can sell more miniatures, or is that like a separate monetization effort, or is it both? Both and taxes. Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, about Riot, I heard that they got into some controversy. What happened there? Zumikido, you painted anything from Malifu? No, I don't really like Malifu. Their models are just not very appealing to me. Took away a lot of free stuff, getting their battle pass, then backpedaled. Okay. I didn't even know that League of Legends has battle pass. Is it just for skins? I'm glad I don't play LOL. So salty game. I played back when like Vladimir was the new champion. That's when I started. But of course I haven't played in like what? Like I wanna say 10 years? Holy shit, Vlad was like after beta? Yeah, I think so. Also, is it true that they erased Twisted Tree Line? Is that not a thing in a game? When did that happen? Yeah, I liked Twisted Tree Line. Oh, there was another mode. When they added that, I think I quit around that time. It was like it was this super fast mode where you had Had like 5 capture points. Yeah, Dominion. Is that still a thing, or did they get rid of it? I think Twisted Tree Line was removed before Dominion was removed. So Dominion was removed as well? Uh, is all mid, all random still a thing? Also, what is the logic behind removing the maps? Is there any downside to keeping them? Anybody enjoyed Arcanum? Huh? Do you mean Arcane? Yeah, Arcane is good. Yeah, I liked season 1 more as well. Well, I really wanted to finish these guys today, but it doesn't seem like it's possible. Still too much to do. So that also means no rimming today. I'm very sorry to disappoint you guys, but nothing can be done here. Yep, no rimming. Yeah, sure, but not by my standards. Question: when is the next stream? Next stream is well, I wanted to stream on Friday, but depending on how much work I have to do, I might stream again on Monday instead of Friday. These days, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's just that on Fridays I do it in the morning. It's also great because like others can pick up where I left off because I am kind of losing steam here. So yeah, works out great. Zumi, if there was one painting thing you could teach 14-year-old Zumi, what would it be? Rimming. Yeah, rimming. Um, I don't think I could teach him anything too difficult because like first of all, I didn't have a painting lamp. Get a painting lamp. I will teach him to actually buy a fucking lamp. But like the only reason why I was painting is to finish my army and play the game. So, you know, ooh, teach him how to do non-metallic metal. Oh no. He probably didn't even know what non-metallic metal is. You mentioned that my second mini looked so good compared to where you started, and that's true, yeah. I just wanted to say that's because of you and others here. You put out such an amazing content to teach us, and you didn't have that, so thank you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm actually picking up some steam here. It's always great to hear. Yeah, the thing is, like, the resources were already there. Like, you could learn how to paint back then, but it wasn't as easily accessible as it is now. You know, there weren't that many YouTubers, there weren't that many tutorials, or like, there were some, just not that many and not of such high quality. So I guess that's one of the reasons why people are improving so rapidly these days. I'm still learning that at 45 to wipe your ass, as well as me. Well, we are at least learning that. We don't absolutely disregard it like you do. You don't even try to wipe your ass. What do you mean by that? Do you shit out of your mouth or what? You kiss your mother with that mouth of yours? Jesus. Did you know nothing starts with. What are you trying to do here? Now watch as he types down in our Discord that it was worth it. He's so predictable. Or some shit like that, you know. What army does your brother play, Zumi? No army. He is not into Warhammer at all. But he is painting one miniature for me. A Kingdom Death miniature. We'll see how it goes. Just KDM like Robo. No, he's not like into any miniature games or anything miniature related. He's always telling me how painting miniatures is so easy and so simple. So let's see what he creates. Is he using speed paints? Definitely not. I think he's using oils. Would it have been the same KDM Mini left-handed to see how it compares to your brother? That's a good idea. That's a really fucking good idea. Oh man, you should remind me. I really like it. Awesome. Yeah, that's a really good topic. Also fun. Okay, listen, I'm gonna end the stream right here, because I'm way too tired, and yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching.